Hello! Welcome back, everybody. Amp here. Just want to give you a little bit of a disclaimer to the video today that you're going to watch, which is a repurposed, rehashed, reclipped video that we posted before that was restricted because YouTube hates all the content that we make, but also to talk about a brand new publication called Zipper Magazine that we are going to be taking a part of and doing some collabs with in the future. So let's jumpstart this brand new publication. Let's give them some love. And I hope you enjoy this snippet of a longer video. Also, just to give you another reminder that irons are quickly going to be out of stock. You got like a week and a half before we stop selling this bad boy. That's not a bad boy, it's actually a good boy, but on with the video.
Hello!
Welcome back to
What's Safeword?
I'm Amp.
I'm Mr. Christopher.
And today,
We are, what are we doing? Being silly. We are talking about the fun, silly side of kink.
for Zipper Magazine. And if you're not familiar with Zipper Magazine, Daddy,
A new online magazine all about kink, with content talking about the real, relevant world of kink, and coming from the community itself. Obviously, this video is playing, so the launch has already happened, so go check them out and give us a little bump if you enjoy the content.
I mean, it's a certain way that you dress. It's the community that is the kink that people misunderstand a lot of the time. And it's really easy to get into like the dark and sexy and kind of look that we have on kink because you lick it?
Lick it.
Oh, okay.
Because we like it to lick it. But remember, a lot of the sex we get off to is fantasy. So it is kind of built to be a fantasy of a very bam, bam, bam. Basically, for the newbies, BDSM isn't always scary.
And it's something customizable that you can put and apply to your specific flavors.
And make it scary.
I don't want a scary flavor. So I asked you guys on Twitter, Daddy, would you like to put the explosion up?
I get to put an
Yeah,
explosion
you go for your sexy but funny situations in kink. And the first answer comes from Sadie Longlegs, who says, my favorite thing to do while I'm bratting is to tell ridiculous jokes to my dom until they bust out laughing.
See, I don't know if I would laugh because they're just annoying to me.
Maybe you should unzip yourself a little bit.
Grumpy daddy.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupt.
Moo!
Did that just make me want to smack?
Moo!
Smack you!
Moo!
Smack!
And as somebody who is a self-proclaimed brat tamer, I think that brats are very valid and jokes are very helpful in a scene.
Are you saying I'm
Next
a brat?
experience. And this one comes from Kieran, who says, I have a friend who has a rubber chicken in her play bag. It's the most amazing impact instrument to date. And I love her dearly for the merriment she brings to play. Oh.
So having toys as your BDSM instruments is very, very fun. I don't have a chicken, but I have a crocodile.
Sometimes you can get the most silly toys online. Like, for instance, you get some stuff from Etsy, or maybe even like little baby hand nipple clamps. If you're not having fun, what are you doing?
If this doesn't get them to laugh and cry at the same time, what else do you need?
I'm laughing and crying.
Maxwell says, I also only allowed the boy to communicate with a bicycle horn, which had him and me in stitches.
So what do you think about this one telling me with only a squeaky toy? Oh my god, oh, no, stop, okay. Or how about Sealed Rubber Gimp, who says, getting this Thing 1 and Thing 2 t-shirt at MEL and wearing them for their sir when they arrived home. Aww.
That's cute.
A Miss Lori Bird says, my friend Bound Man Love hosts a puppy mosh. Puppy players have been some of the kindest, most playful, most helpful people I've met in the kink community, and I've learned so much from them about communication, consent, inclusivity, as I have now my own tail to wag.
Yeah, puppies are very fun. I remember my first puppy mosh, and I took a very vanilla friend with me to it, and he was laughing his ass off the entire time, especially when the mosh had a mailman come through, and the entire puppy community attacked the mailman and tore off his clothes, and it was very fun.
Or how about Tamara, who says, cracking a bad joke that breaks the scene for a fit of laughing and hugs. Maybe even doing so in order to get a punishment. Now, do you know what a punishment is?
It's fun instead of pun in an ishment.
It's a fun punishment.
Oh, a fun punishment. That makes more sense.
To which Altruism is Sexy responds, when you lose your grip and the very well lubed toy goes into NASA.
Thank God that never happens around my house.
Yeah, thank God, thank God, thank God,
Hey,
God.
leave my battles alone. Give me that. Oh.
And when we talk about the sex and the fun times, we can't forget about what comes after. In fact, Princess T says, I love the aftercare. There's nothing like the pets, sweet words of praise, hand feeding after an intense, exhilarating scene.
Yeah, I actually like the aftercare because that's where I kind of jokingly make notes about what worked and what didn't. And the sub feels in a very safe place because the scene's over, that they can laugh. We can laugh together about something that had happened that we both kind of just ignored.
Yeah. I mean, it is a play. You're role-playing in a way, and sometimes you have to ignore accidentally saying something, maybe a bodily sound. And last but not least from our thread, Mike says, I wrote a quick article for a local mag about safe words. My favorite story is that Safeword that cracked up a guy using it every time. Super intense play parties, one of the people there would use the word, and sudden intense laughter would erupt. I mean, that's the point, right?
What's the safe word?
They didn't say, but I think their point being that even the safe words, something that helps to stop a scene, can elicit laughter.
And we do that every week.
We do, because if you're not having a safe word in your scene, you're doing it wrong. And today's safe word is...
Oops.
Oh, maybe not oops. Maybe not oops.
Make you laugh. But in all seriousness, safe words are important for your safety. We make light of it every week.
And that's because we're having fun with kink in an approachable way that allows for conversations, questions, and just growth all around. You're not going to get into kink and be the expert right away, even with reading and watching all the content. Hello. There's so much to trying it, making mistakes, and being okay making those mistakes that it's important to grow.
And laughing at making those mistakes.
So I hope you enjoyed today's episode, all for Zipper Magazine. Again, you can check them out at the link on screen or down in the description below. But thank you again for having us in your home, in your digital brain. And I hope that you learned some things about the fun, ridiculous, silly, or kinky side of kink.
Now zip it.
Bye!
Oops.
No. Oh, it's a scene over? Oh, the episode's
Oops.
over. Oh, okay, we're done. Done. Are you sure? I mean, I was gonna get these.
Oops. See, it works. Oops. See you later, crocodile.